What's up, everyone? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. I am your host, the Hot Commodity, Ant C.
And I'm here too.
Joined by my own Hot Commodity, Ant B. And today we are covering WWE Friday Night Smackdown from August 22nd, 2025, live in Dublin, Ireland. And this is the first time I think they've ever did like a Smackdown from Ireland live on TV for a TV taping. And to start off the show in Ireland, you have Ireland's hometown girl, the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Becky Lynch. She comes out and mocks the crowd and said that it's a waste having SmackDown in Ireland. She gets massive heat for that. Becky says, I'm let down by each and every one of you. I'm the greatest women's wrestler ever. I've achieved things people thought were impossible. She mocks different famous Irish celebrities. And then women's champion Tiffany Stratton comes out. Stratton says, this isn't your show, and if you don't leave Dublin, I'll make you. Then Nia Jax interrupts them. Nia says, why are you concerned with Becky? She doesn't even go here. You should be worried about me. And then Jade Cargill comes out after Nia and Becky attack Tiffany, evens the odds, and Nick Aldis comes out and books a tag match between the four for the main event. Becky Lynch is doing great heel work here, especially in Dublin, the way she just turned on that crowd. What'd you think of this opening segment here?
I liked it. I feel like it was obviously catered to them. It doesn't really have a whole lot to do with the championships or storyline right now, but it was pretty cool. It was a good start off.
I pop for it. Anytime I see Becky Lynch, I pop, but I want to see what's next for Tiffany Stratton, and maybe it's Jade again, or maybe it's Nia, who also she fought before. Next, we have our first tag match of the night. Carmelo Hayes and The Miz defeat the Motor City Machine Guns. A sort of replay to what happened last week. Carmelo Hayes goes to the top rope, but The Miz tags himself in and lands a skull-crushing finale to what is his name? Alex Shelley. And you were going to say, what were you going to say? Sabin. And Carmelo Hayes, The Miz gets the pinfall victory for his team. They're playing up like The Miz keeps screwing over Carmelo Hayes. He's leeching onto him. Carmelo Hayes works most of the match, and The Miz tags himself in to get the quick victory. What do you think here is going to happen? Obviously, they're going to implode. Yeah. Did you like this or not?
I mean, it's going to happen, but it doesn't make sense. Like, The Miz really doesn't need Mello. Like, he's The Miz. So I don't get that part of it, but I get him using him, like, for the hard parts of the match and trying to look like a winner.
Yeah.
But it's not very creative, I don't think. But
yeah, it was. I like Carmelo Hayes independently. They'll have a good one-on-one match when they do fight. Who do you think is going to turn, though? Do you think Hayes is going to, turn on Miz, or do you think...
Yeah, they're going to make Hayes the babyface.
Okay. So we see Sami Zayn congratulating Jimmy Uso for, getting Naomi pregnant, knocked her up. And United States Champion Solo Sikoa and the MFT show up, and Solo says... the baby will always have their real uncles talking about him and the other MFTs. So what'd you think of that? Obviously, there's issues with Sammy and Solo, and now he's bringing Jimmy Uso, his brother, into it.
Yeah. I want to see Jacob go after Solo, but I do like seeing them all on the same page.
Yeah, it was good. Decent SmackDown so far.
Yeah.
Piper Niven with Chelsea Green and the Secret Hervits takes on one half of the women's champion, Charlotte Flair. Charlotte lands a flying crossbody. Piper hits a boss man slam for a 2 count. Charlotte hits a moonsault, but Piper kicks out. Chelsea Green rakes Charlotte's eyes while she's on the mat.
And Charlotte's very dramatic about it.
Yeah, she can't see. And then Piper hits a Michinoku driver. Piper Niven defeats Charlotte Flair, and it looks like we're going to get the Secret Hervits versus Charlotte and Alexa for the Women's Tag Championships. What'd you think of everything going on?
I think Charlotte Flair needed her friend.
She does. Well, Alexa Bliss is probably home with her baby. Push that in for me. The cord. Yes, hi. Okay, so go ahead.
Yeah, she needed her friend. She wasn't there, and she got her ass beat. So
she sure did, and I think they deserve a title shot. So hopefully they get that at Well, pretty soon.
Yeah.
Michin will maybe clash in Paris. Michin then confronts Kiana James and the Women's United States Champion Giulia backstage, and we're seeing Nikki Cross in the backstage area during this. Also, to note, we are seeing, ooh, what is this? Is this happening? We are getting folks. Next up, John Cena comes out, and immediately he gets interrupted by Logan Paul. And Paul basically says, it feels good to be in England, talking shit to Ireland. I am the best this company has. I am who I say I am. Cena, you're a corporate pawn. I do what I want. If I want attention, I don't gotta get naked at the Oscars. You're just an imposter. And then Cena says, you're not an outsider. You're a disappointment. You don't respect this house. You think of us as you think of this as a brand opportunity to buy another Pokemon card. And then Cena leaves the ring and pushes over the Prime card. Cena says, you got all the potential. Every time I step in this ring, all I do is ask one question. What can I give to this business? They can see you're slimy. You want to know what you can take from this business? Logan Paul is a parasite. You suck everything from this company. They think I'm wasting my time with you in Paris because I have so many other people that I could go against, like Jacob Fatu. He names all these other people. This is never your house. It's their world. You got plenty of legal trouble. You better bring your A game because your opponent is the GOAT. You will either give everything for this business or I will beat the ever-loving shit out of you. Logan pushes Cena, and then Cena takes out Logan with an FU. And this is heading to Clash in Paris, and I felt like it made me more excited for the match. Because, Cena's spitting facts. I didn't like heel Cena. It was really hard seeing him deliver a promo as a bad guy, but this is old school Cena at its best. What did you think?
Yeah, I think so. I thought so too. It's good to see the old Cena back. It just didn't feel very real, it was weird. But
do you think Logan stands a chance?
Yeah, of course. I mean, but in the world of WWE, I don't know. Obviously, Cena. I mean, I think Logan Paul's like one of the top 5 wrestlers in the whole company. I think he's really great. But and Cena's gotten you know what I mean? But I think I don't know. I think Cena needs this for his first face match.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, he needs to take on Logan Paul here.
And this is like one of the biggest heels, I feel like. Like people.
Well, really didn't he fight CM Punk as a good or not? Yeah, he fought CM Punk as a good guy. Didn't he? Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah. He fought him
they're both face.
Yeah.
This is his first,
real bag.
Face, right.
Next up, we see the Street Profits defeat JC Mateo and Tonga Loa with United States Champion Solo Sikoa and Tala Tonga. During the match, the MFTs get involved, leaving Jimmy Uso to run down with his steel chair, and he fights Tala in the crowd. Sami Zayn then runs out and Haluva kicks Solo Sikoa over the announce desk, and then Montez Ford frog splashes JC Mateo. The Street Profits get the win with some help from Jimmy Uso and Sami Zayn. What do you think of Sami Zayn and Jimmy Uso working together against the MFTs?
I think they need some more help, but they do have Jacob Fatu.
Yeah.
But, it's cool. I mean, they always kind of go back to, Sami Zayn and working with the Bloodline, but,
We'll see. I'm excited to see what's next. I hope the Wyatt Six get involved with them.
That's what's supposed to happen.
Drew McIntyre's with Logan Paul backstage, and he tells him that, you're afraid of John Cena, but this isn't the John Cena of 2015. Make this right tonight. So Logan Paul has something up his sleeve before the night's over.
Not to interrupt, but I wonder if the Wyatts and MFTs could be war games.
That could happen, potentially. Aleister Black comes out to take on R-Truth, but we get a video promo from R-Truth saying that he flew to Dublin, Georgia instead of Dublin, Ireland, and he introduces his replacement for tonight, and Damian Priest comes out and attacks Black. Priest has been out since Black injured him a couple weeks ago.
A hairline fracture to the jaw.
Yes. Priest goes to powerbomb Black through a table, but guards separate them. They brawl but continue to get separated, and we're definitely going to see these two fight, most likely at Clash in Paris, hopefully. But what'd you think of this? These two finally getting their hands on each other.
I like it. I'm waiting for them to have like a Hell in a Cell or some type of street fight. But I like it. Aleister Black's kind of becoming more heel. I like both of them.
Which one's more demonic? I like this match. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre comes out and stands on top of the announce desk and shits talk WWE. He gets into the ring and says Cody Rhodes is a little bitch and he got what he deserved. And then Randy Orton shows up from out of nowhere and hits an RKO, dropping Drew McIntyre. And I said I wanted to see a singles match between these two, and hopefully we get it. What'd you think?
Yeah, I'm definitely pumped to see Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton. I feel like that would be great. And I'm pumped for McIntyre and Cody too, kinda.
Cody needs to come back.
I want McIntyre to win that fucking belt. That's what I want.
I think McIntyre would be a good WWE champion because he looks like a legit champion. So definitely Drew McIntyre should have a chance to win that title.
Mm-hmm.
Next, our main event here, Nia Jax and the Women's Intercontinental Champion Becky Lynch teaming up against Jade Cargill and the WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton. Nia lands a leg drop early on Tiffany for a 2 count. Tiffany swantons both Becky and Nia on the floor. Jade hits a sit-out powerbomb to Becky for a 2 count. Becky says fuck this and leaves the arena, allowing Jade to powerbomb Nia Jax. Tiffany hits the prettiest moonsault ever. Jade lands a flying splash, and Jade Cargill and Tiffany Stratton get the win. But honestly, Becky left, so it's not really like a fair win there for those two. But what do you think is going to come of all this? Was this just a match for Ireland, or do you think Nia and Jade are still going to be in the women's
Well, I'm wondering if Nia's not going to want to fuck with Becky now.
Yeah, but they're on different brands. Unless Nia goes to Raw and challenges for the women's, but I mean, they're on different brands right now.
So you're saying, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to see Jade and Tiffany again.
And I like Nia, but I don't want to see Nia and Tiffany again because it already happened, you know? But time will tell what happens.
Out of the two, I'd rather Nia, to be honest.
Yeah, me too. Nick Aldis tells John Cena backstage, he runs up to him and says, I just heard from Brock Lesnar. But then Logan Paul knocks out John Cena, and that's how SmackDown ends with John Cena knocked out on the floor. Drew pushed Logan Paul to do something, and Logan Paul made a statement. He has momentum right now heading into Clash of Paris.
I'm wondering if we're not going to see Brock Lesnar at Raw this week.
No, we're not going to see him.
SmackDown.
Is he supposed to be on SmackDown next week?
I don't know, but I'm thinking he might have been saying Brock will be here next week.
Well, they're going to have a WrestlePalooza show. They're selling the VIP tickets already in Indiana in September, and that's supposed to be when Brock and Cena are going to fight.
That's definitely going to be when they
he's going to have to come out.
I talked to Brock this morning.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure the beast. So what was your pop of the night? Like, what were you the most excited about with the SmackDown?
I liked the Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton.
Yeah, I did.
I was hoping to hear that Brock was coming back, but we didn't get the story. I liked the John Cena and Logan Paul too.
Yeah.
Yep.
They both look good doing that. And what's something that you wish you didn't see? A moment you want a botch of the night for you? I don't care about the Mercy Machine Guns and Carmelo Hayes and the Miz right now.
Yeah.
Because there's really no storyline. This is an old school wrestling booking. Have tag teams turn on each other, like do something different. So
yeah. Also, I hate to say it, but the Street Profits are boring too, I feel like.
They're at least they're better. They're more athletic as a tag team. You can see them going for the titles. The Miz and Carmelo Hayes, it's like they're not
Yeah.
But the Street Profits are getting boring with their Sprite looking outfits. They've got their Sprite lime and lemon colored fucking attire.
Hopefully Miz and Carmelo is going to blow up the next week. I hope they don't drag it out for months.
Maybe they can get sponsored by Sprite next. And is Sprite a Coca-Cola company? Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe they'll get sponsored.
Maybe.
You'll see a big Sprite and then you'll just see Montez and Angela laying on it, in the middle of the ring. Well, with that, we've covered all of Friday Night SmackDown. We have Monday Night Raw to cover, NXT Heatwave, AEW Forbidden Door London. We also have have the new season as your season 4 covering 2001. You can check out seasons 1 through 3 in the archives now. Make sure you subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell to stay notified. Until next time, stay safe and stay uncensored.